Hi everybody, welcome back to A Match Made in Heaven. Eternal Love Forever Scarlet here for another Southern Sunset Serenade. I'm going to make sure this thing's not cranking out here. Oh, well, it's already offline. Night Manager.
Welcome back to
Dark Forest. Geez, okay. We got that taken care of. Who's in the forest dead? Okay, who is dead?
7,572 health points have been restored. Now move along. He thanks me sincerely for my help and presents me with a carrot as a token of his gratitude.
Okay, that was... Who said they were in need of help? Oh. Mother! Alright. Kirsty's knight is dead in the forest. And I'm gonna grab me a soda. Have me a schnoda. That way I can explain to you guys what's going on, because it has been for flipping ever since I've been on here. Now, this is actually a redo episode, so you will get the original when I get my iPad back up and running, but unfortunately, while working on our special episode, I had finished it, but I didn't get to actually put it, like, chain it together and record it. Because unfortunately, guys, the iPad decided out of the blue to just die. And basically, I tried to reset. I tried a hard reset to make it work. I tried I tried to charge it. I tried speech on, speech off. I tried everything, and nothing's working. It will not charge, and it doesn't even warm up when it's supposed to charge. So basically, Apple is assuming, and I am, that the battery is old and ran itself out. It ran its course. And so we're assuming that that's what's going on with it. I'm hoping. That's all it is. I'm hoping it's, or maybe it just, I don't know. I don't know what possibly could have happened, but I'm hoping I am really hoping that that's all it is and we can get it started again. So I do have Mondays free now and Fridays from work. So, which Friday was always free, but Monday was not at first. I had to get that off. So I got that taken care of. So now I have a couple of days to try and get things situated, and hopefully we can get it taken care of. Now, I'm going to have to redo the special episode, which is why this is the way it is. You will get the original episodes. It will be a flashback, and I will put original episode, but hopefully I can get it fixed. But if I don't, that's that. This is the episode you're going to get, unfortunately. I do not remember what was said in the original, nothing. I have no freaking idea. It's been over, 5 months now, honestly, since I've done this. I was trying to get this done, and it's been at least 5 months. Or so like 4 to 5 months, almost 5 months. We'll just say almost 5 months, because November would honestly be specifically 5 months. So we'll just say almost 5 months, because practically it is, because it was end of April or end of May when it went down. And it just, it was like end of May, very early June, and it's it was bad. So it's practically almost been 4.5, 5 months. So it's like, it's been just nuts trying to get everything taken care of. So basically, that's what's going on with that. And also with our songs, our Match Made in Heaven, Eternal Love Forever theme songs, we have one of our originals, but one of them, well, the other two, I basically do not have those. And hang on a second, I'm going to go turn the speech off on my phone real quick. That way we don't have that going off and off and off and off. 6:30, speech off. There we go. So basically, I had to write us 2 new songs today, and let me tell you, they are ouch. Let's just say ouch. They make you cry. They are going to trigger the waterworks. The one, now mind you guys, I have heard our closing song multiple times over, and today it broke me again. Oh. I've shown it to Mom because we were trying to figure out who in the virtual family is singing it, and we figured it out, but yikes. And the other 2, I wrote them today, and they are really, really hardcore. So they're going to debut on our special episode, which will air tomorrow. I'm gonna probably upload this one tomorrow evening. As I'm recording this, it is Saturday, and I'm gonna record this one because I don't want to tell what tomorrow's episode is, but it's a very special episode that should have been done months ago, and the iPad ruined it. But basically, hold on, I gotta go shut the other speech thing off in the kitchen. The iPad needs turned off in here. Y'all, really. Shut up. Thank you. Zip your mouth, you too. Shush. Anyway. So, basically, like I said, we got new songs for that, for this channel. We are redoing our special episode, and if my prayers are answered and it's just the battery, I pray for a miracle that it's just the battery, all it needs is a replacement. And we'll get the originals back, and I can show you what I had originally done. They're originally all done. The original episode is in the old iPad, but I can't record it because the battery died somehow, or got old or something. We don't know what happened. Because the phone is 81% it's 81% battery health, but it's still working to peak performance. Whereas the iPad, I don't know what the hell happened with my iPad, because they're the same age. I got them both the same year, so I do not know what the freaking hell happened to my iPad. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what happened to it. So hopefully we can get it figured out, because we tried a hard reset, we tried everything, y'all, and nothing's working. So hopefully we can figure it out, and it's, honestly, I hope it's just something minor and we can fix it and I can be back up and rolling. But I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Anyway, so we're going to redo the special episode tomorrow. I'll put this one up before that to explain why I've been gone so long. Thanks to everybody who has stuck around and has been here, and thanks to all the new people that have shown up here to support. I do appreciate it, and thanks for waiting on me, because like I said, it's been a mess, and working and not having no energy by the time I got home to even vlog just was not cool. that was just the water feeder for the cats in the kitchen. But yeah, so we got that. We do have Far Out. That has started up a couple of days ago as I'm recording it. I started working on it 2 days ago. I uploaded it yesterday for the first time in forever for the same reason. We had to get new songs and everything for that to even do it. So yeah, because I'm recording Saturday evening, and then I'll record the other episode on Sunday and put them up back to back with our new music and everything else. The only song that is original is the closing song. I still had it. We got this. We also are starting up a new series on here because you guys saw me appear on our Special Awesome Family last week on Mom's channel. And I mentioned possibly doing this, and we've got the music for it. The bluegrass band I told you guys about on there agreed, our virtual family bluegrass band agreed to do the songs for us. So we've got one song that intros and two to close, because to close it with just the one just is not right. They're both really freaking good. And so we're going to have two that actually close the campfire show. So it's going to be really neat to do that. So we'll have them both. And it is really, really good. Really, really good. And so we'll do that and then go from there. So we got that stuff taken care of, and I'm going to try to get, like I said, I'm going to try to get the originals back. If heaven forbid I can actually get them back. We'll see what happens, but anyway, we'll just have to see what happens, because like I said, that's what's going to happen. Now the same thing is going to happen with this channel versus, and Far Out. When I get them back, I am going to use the original songs for the flashback show and let you guys hear the original special episode. I'm still going to use it and still going to do it, because there was a special thing on there, and I'm just going to do it differently so that it's somewhat different. And I'm not going to completely copy it, and then I'll be able to show it to you guys when we are finished with it. Hopefully. If not, I will do another special episode somewhere and pull up the surprises. But we are going to do the special episode a little bit differently and go from there. So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, so I know the one part I'll be able to do, and the other part I'll have to figure out what we're going to do with that. So we'll see how that works. We will see how it works, because yeah, I'm going to do it a little bit differently, like I said, and we're going to make it as special as we can on short notice so that we can get this channel back up and going, because yeah, we need it. I need it. Mom needs it. We all freaking need it. So we're going to get this baby back up and running like it used to be. And now I will tell you, the vlogs will probably be sporadic because we're not a daily channel. I am going to try to get the Branson trip uploaded on the weekend. I'm going to try to get that, because that is a flashback. That will be done once I get the original music back, which I'm going to try to call them on Monday and get that taken care of, to get that at least done for you guys for a weekend set of vlogs. If I can get that done, it'll be perfect. We'll get it done. We will have everything that we need and go from there. if you are into the coffee thing, for Far Out, we do have an advent calendar for Vlogmas. I will be doing Vlogmas over there. Now, I haven't decided how I'm doing it over here yet. I haven't decided how we're going to do Vlogmas over here yet. Because I will be doing it on Far Out, and it will definitely not be mornings unless I do part of it in the morning and part of it in the evening. I haven't decided how that's going to go yet with the stress that I deal with. I'm going to try to do some stuff over there, and we'll see what we're going to do for Vlogmas, because I do not know how that's going to go yet, but I am telling you that there will be a Vlogmas for Far Out. As far as A Match Made in Heaven goes, I'm not sure if we're going to do it based on Morning Grace, if we're going to do it based on Southern Sunset Serenade. I don't know how in the heck we're going to do it this year, but we're going to do it somehow. We will do Vlogmas. We might even do some stuff with, of course, our band is probably going to be the one doing our Vlogmas songs this year, because I do not have the original Vlogmas stuff that we wrote last year. Now, that is because it's on the old iPad, the ones that were supposed to be done, because we wrote up stuff for this year's Vlogmas, and I put it in the iPad last year so that I wouldn't lose it. Well, yeah. And this wasn't the stuff we used for Vlogmas last year. This is not the same songs. I still have those, but again, they're on my old pseudo account, and they're also on the old iPad. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, we don't have those. So, we're going to have to redo all of our Vlogmas stuff. So, yeah. So it's definitely going to be interesting. And we will be doing the adoption of some of our newest kids that we got. I do have a vlog to do on that yet. And so we'll get that done. So we'll see how that goes. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put like a few of them in there and get that done. So we'll see how that goes. We'll get that ran sometime this week too. I'll figure out how to do that. So we'll get that episode done as well. We will get there, guys. Promise you that. We will get there somehow, some way. My staff's all excited that I'm getting back into it and that it's helping, so. Because I told her, I said, I need this for my own mental health. And she agreed. And speaking of staff, well, you guys don't know her yet because there was a lot going on over the past few months. I'm with a new company now, and I have a staff named Samantha who will more than likely be part of Vlogmas this year, because I'm going to see, honestly, if we can maybe go out Christmas light seeing, because she is, I'm telling you guys, Mama Rocky will confess this. This woman is dangerous when you get her started. When she starts describing stuff, this woman is good. I mean, she is amazing at describing stuff. And so I'm going to see if I can get her to help with some of Vlogmas. Now, Vlogmas might be, like I said, it might be a little bit different this year because of Samantha. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why I'm saying Vlogmas will not be the same, probably, because it might be a little bit different because Samantha wants to do some stuff. So I might be able to go out and go Christmas light seeing. Now, the problem I was telling on Far Out yesterday is I could bring on the crew from work, but the problem is I gotta train them to call me my YouTube name, Scarlett. Because unfortunately they call me my karaoke name that I'm not saying on here, but they call me that. And so it's like, no. Those two names are separate, y'all. Come on now. So, I don't know what's going to happen there. I do not know what I'm going to do for that. We'll see. Because let me tell you, if you follow me over on Far Out, you'll see that we did get an advent calendar for Far Out. And it's definitely unique. It is definitely, it was in a box. And at first I thought I was gypped, but I wasn't. Praise the Lord. But the way things have been going this year, I was a little bit skeptical. So I opened it on camera because I was like, you know, it'd be more fun to do that, to see. Because I was like, what the heck is this? So yeah, it was pretty cool, honestly. It was very, very cool. So we will definitely go from there with that one. I do not know how that's going to go. I'm hoping, honestly, that it will go well. The idea I'm hoping to maybe FaceTime video people and bring them on and have them reading me the flavors before I try them. Question is, guys, ultimate question. If a certain flavor pops up, will she taste it? I have to. Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. Now, this, I don't know if anybody else has tried this particular advent calendar, but if you haven't, I will tell you what one I have, and you'll get to follow me over there if you're not already over there. It's the Coffee Junkie advent calendar, and it's gourmet. And the doors are not doors. It's just you pull this little sticker off the lid of the K-Pod. So yeah, for those of you that aren't, familiar with that. Now the problem is, like I said, I have to make sure I have all the matching creamers. Like, it's not all of them, of course, but just a few things that will match anything. Like, what I was telling them over there is I have to get like cinnamon, something cinnamonish, something, I would say fruity-ish that would match. Like, there better be something fruitish, maybe citrusy or something, because I wouldn't be honestly surprised if there was a frickin' fruit cake freaking K-pod. Who the hell knows? Oh God, I hope not. Yuck. I wonder if they have individual K-pod packs. Who, Coffee Junkie? I don't know. Like I said, it said it's their own, so I don't know if it's like, I don't know. I would have to look. I will look that up and we'll find out. So what I'll do is I'll look that up tonight after I get off of here. I will actually look up that brand and see what they have, just out of curiosity. And I will let you guys know in the special episode about that and see if they do. And we'll find out what the heck's going on. Maybe I'll get a sneak peek of some of the stuff and maybe find something that might not be on there. Now, if it shows a bunch of variety packs like Three Rivers, it's a mix of brands and flavors. It says it's their own, so I'm going to see if they have any individuals, individual flavors. Now I'm curious. Maybe you can get a sneak peek that way. Especially if, God forbid, I actually think that's a good idea, just in case they can't do it. Because my plan is, if Sam and them can't do it, what I'm going to do is get her to come out here, her or Kelsey or one of them, and pull all of the tabs off. Okay? Put them in order and pull them off of the K-pods, pull them off. Possibly, if the flavor is not written on the little sticker thing. If it's not written on the sticker thing and it's written on underneath, pull the stickers off. Write down, like record what the flavor is, and either put the sticker back over the top of it so that the day is written on it, and then do it that way, or try to do it through the video, the FaceTime video call. We'll see. Because what I might do is have her go down the hallway into the laundry room and see if I can aim the camera at the K-pod. Because if I absolutely can't, and it's too much of a pain in the ass, what I'll do is just we'll just pull the flavors out and record day by day what it is, and then I'll just save the recording in Dropbox, and I'll pull it up and I'll find out what it is and tell you guys what it is that way. That's worst come to worst if I don't, if I'm not able to basically record the video, FaceTime calls, because all they have to do is video. So we'll see how that works. So we'll see what happens. Because I don't know how that's going to go. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yum. I'm drinking some Mountain Lightning, by the way, guys. That's what I'm drinking. Having me a soda. Because on this, it doesn't matter what I'm drinking. Coffee, tea, soda, moo. Who cares? But we'll figure out something for that. I think I know what I'm going to do for part 1 of the special show. So I'll be able to get that done. And then part 2. Part I know what I'm going to do for part 1. So yeah, I have to do it in the morning. So yeah, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do for part 1. Unless I decide to do it at like midnight. Who knows? But yeah, so much updates. I mean, so many updates. We're still in our beautiful Mississippi town that we absolutely love. We are not going anywhere. Mom and Dad ended up moving to Colorado instead of Tennessee. The kids chose, which is kind of how ours virtually happened as well, besides, of course, my husband's catering business. Our kids also wanted to move back home to America, so they were telling me how they wanted to move, and I said, well, let's see if we can find anything. And you guys know the rest. I found our town via YouTube, and let me tell y'all, I brought it up on our theme song, said, ouch. I ugly cried today, guys, when I wrote them songs. I literally ugly cried so hard. Ouch. And as you can tell, I'm still sniffling because I'm still dealing with a little bit of the after effects of it. And let me tell you, it was hard because I actually custom wrote the lyrics to these. I never usually... The ending song I did not custom write. That one just naturally happened. I just gave Suno a little bit of a description of what I wanted, and it came up with what it came up with. But the first 2, I literally wrote it myself. I custom wrote all of the lyrics to it. And let me tell you, it's one thing to say this into a phone and dictate and custom write, but to hear it come out in song, ow, owie, that hurts. I mean, oh God, it killed me. It did. It broke me, you guys. I cried so hard when I heard that. I literally cried my heart out. And you'll understand when you hear the lyrics why I cried. Because it's like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, because I don't even know if we even played our themes or not, but if we didn't, it's one thing for to virtually live there, but it's another thing when you literally want to live there for real and be there and not just, live there and make it up. It's another thing when you want to be there so bad it hurts. I mean, and that's basically what our themes, our gist is the fact that I honestly, and I'm saying this on YouTube, I have no shame in admitting this on YouTube. And if the people heard me, I would not care, because I'm admitting this truthfully. I am admitting this truthfully. It's making me literally get emotional thinking about it. But it's one thing to virtually pretend to live someplace. Okay? It's one thing to virtually pretend it. But it's another thing to see, it in your eyes as you literally live there. I mean, it's one thing to fake it. It's another thing to literally want it. I just virtually live there. In reality, it's getting cold where I live. Okay? I don't live there for real. I wish. I'm not ashamed to admit I wish I lived in Rolling Fork for real. I do. I ain't gonna lie about it. I have no shame in admitting it, buddy. I have no shame in admitting it. I wish. And I could hear somebody going, no you don't. Yeah, I do. I hate the cold. I hate the snow. Ugh. I hate the up and down, up and down, up and down of the temps. I hate it. I freaking hate it. Trust me. I mean, Mom will tell you, I'm not faking when I say I wish I lived there. I'm not pretending that. I mean, it's so crazy because, like I said, this is honestly, this might sound weird to say this, but I'm going to tell the truth here. I want this more than I wanted to go to Minnesota years ago. Ouch! Ooh. And you had a reason to go to Minnesota. You had a boyfriend. Exactly! Yeah, I had a BF back then. I want to go to this town more than I wanted to go to Minnesota. And that's freaking saying something. Rolling Fork, Heart, Stealing, Mississippi town, you. Anyway, I mean, seriously, this place has literally gripped the heartstrings and pulled them out. Like, just, like, come on, get down here. Like, I still, to this day, y'all, on YouTube, it pops up everywhere. And we virtually live there. And I'm like, okay, Rolling Fork, honey, I get your hint, but there's nothing I can do. I can't drive. And you ain't human to come drive me down to yourself. So there you go. Mom, just watch what you eat now. Why? Because, you know, you could dream that now. What, that somebody just comes and drives me down? Yikes. Yikes, that'd be fun. Anyway. Well, okay, yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. It could be an interesting moment. You getting to be driven down there in your dreams and wake up and, oh man. Exactly. Boo. Trust me. That one song I wrote, whoo-wee, yeah. Waking up and where I am is like, ugh. It's a cruelty. It's cruel, I tell you, it's cruel. But anyway. But yeah, it definitely is really, really hard to you know, think about it, because it's like virtually I get to be where it's warm. I get to be where it's, you know, I can literally sit by a campfire Saturday nights and enjoy our campfires. Whereas here, where I'm at, literally not happening. Too cold. Brrr. No, thank you. I mean, as much as I hate severe weather, my devotion to that little town is more, you know, is stronger than that is, if that makes sense. Because if I could honestly keep that promise for real that me and my husband made, I would. Mom knows it. Everybody knows it. And, you know, we made that promise. And let me tell you, when we found out that people were running and leaving, we're like, not us. And we call it the promise of a lifetime. Because we never want to go. Our moving days are over. We're not going anywhere. We made a promise to Rolling Fork and we are not breaking it. We made a solemn vow. And we are not breaking it. Because that's not cool. That's not fair at all. And so we're not going anywhere. We made our final move, and that's that. Now, of course, we'll take trips, we'll take vacations, and blah, blah, blah. But we'll always come back to our beautiful Mississippi hometown. We are not going anywhere. Our kids might grow up, but honestly, I don't see any of our kids moving from there. Our kids aren't even going to move from Rolling Fork because of our promise. Because they want to be there too. I mean, that's just the way we are. We're all over the place. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy how just one innocent thing I was thinking led to a beautiful promise like this. All I did was looked up. I was just trying to find a place for me and Narquise and us to move back to America. And like I said, for those that are new, it would take a really hardcore situation to get me to move back to America from a place where a group that kept me from committing suicide many years ago lived. Because, of course, you know, I lived in Melbourne virtually for the longest time. And for us to leave Melbourne, which is where the group that kept me from suicide lived, the Seekers, they lived there. And I moved there for a while. Well, basically, when I decided I wanted to come back, I was like, it's going to take one heck of a story to bring me back here. Enter Rolling Fork, Mississippi. That was decimated by a pain in the butt, EF4 pain in the butt tornado. And trust me, I'd love to call it a lot worse, but I'm being nice. Because I hate tornadoes. But anyway, and the only reason I'm using that word, normally I say the word creeps. But we have new subscribers, and so I'm trying to be, tell what's going on, because I do not like them. Nocturnal creeps, that's what I call them. Speaking of nocturnal creep, oh, yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. So that's how we ended up in Rolling Fork. We wanted to virtually help, even though physically, I wish I could physically freaking help. And my way of physically helping is to hopefully put it on the map for a better reason, not for that stupid PDS pain in the butt. Anyway, well, not just a PDS, but a tornado emergency. Kitty! Kitty! What are you doing? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, you kitty. I'll get you, my kitty, and your little meow too. Oh, oops. Christy! Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. Christy, that was freaking good, girl. Kitty! Where's the kitty? I feel a kitty in my hands. Where are you? At least I thought that was a kitty. Where'd you go? Where's the kitty? Where did you go, you little rugrat? I feel a breeze at my hand and I thought it was a cat. Where's the kitty? Where'd you go? Oh, kitty! Justin! snuck up on the TV tray at me. Anyway, so yeah. Oops, hold on.
Speech on. Mic is on. Button.
Ah!
Time report. Pause. Button.
Okay.
Speech off.
Sorry about that, you guys, but I bumped something and I needed to make sure I was still recording. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened. You know, we moved to Rolling Fork to virtually help. And technically, physically, I'm hoping to put it on the map for something better than that stupid thing. Anyway, oh, hiccups. Anyway, speaking of nocturnal creeps, unfortunately, the drought is over. If you haven't heard, there was one in June on the 20th, an EF5 hit. I agree. No. I agree, Clance. I agree, sir. But yeah, so I was like, oh, really? And trust me, when I discovered it, it was not a pretty day in the neighborhood. I was already dealing with enough anxiety as it was, and then I seen that, and I'm going, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, it was not a pretty day in the neighborhood. No, let's just say my husband had to literally pull me into the living room so I wasn't screaming literally out loud in front of our kitchen door. Yeah, it was not a pretty day. It just wasn't. But anyway, so it's been like I said, update city for us, for real and virtually both. So yeah. And there's a kitty right here. I'm gonna get that tail. I'm gonna pet his tail. I'm gonna pet his tail. And see, I'm not yanking it. I'm petting it. Because a lot of people have an issue of yanking their tails, and you're not supposed to do that. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. You're licking me. You're giving me kisses. You're giving me kisses. Justin. My sweet Justin cat. Anyway. So yeah, that's a lot of the updates, what's going on, but we are going to redo those episodes. This episode has been redone, but the other episode will be redone. So we'll go from there. So anyway, guys, hope you guys stick around to see what in the world is going on, what special episode I'm talking about, because yeah, we've got it coming up next here on A Match Made in Heaven, Eternal Love Forever. So stay tuned because more fun is yet to come.